is going on in your person's life at the moment following your separation? That's what I'm reading on. Oh, 5 of Cups. I was feeling to actually channel it that way today. They're not happy. They're looking back at the past with you. Very simple, really. And in fact, I think the people that they're sort of connected into are getting quite fed up of them. Okay. Your person is very self-absorbed and very, very low. They're just looking at everything that they had with you. And the people they're with know that your person doesn't want to be there. That's the key. Your ex doesn't want to be there. I feel your name is being bandied around quite a bit. Yeah. The happy home is not the happy home. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups in reverse. But there could be a possibility that your person's not able to break free from this connection at the moment, as disappointing as it is. Although I do feel that they're almost playing a game. So they're hoping that the other person breaks it up in some sort of way. Okay, I feel that's what's going on today. Star in the reverse. Yeah, they're not very optimistic about the future at the moment. So I'm going to go a little bit deeper, get another deck out and see what else we can get, what else is going on there. So like I say, I hope you're all well. I hope you're all okay. Thanks so much for watching, all your support and your comments. I read all your comments and I send you all my love. For those of you going through a really tough time at the moment, and if you'd like my help, if you'd like a personal reading, just click on the title of this video. Okay, the links are in the description box and that will take you through to the website. And also if you check out the free relationship report as well if you're interested. Okay. They regret divorcing you, separating from you, selling the property. Okay, they are in karma. All right, they miss you. Gosh, they do miss you. Yeah, they regret it all, but boy, are they in. They are one mixed up person. They're very, very mixed up. Specifically, if they were doing online dating, if they were talking to people online, liking posts, you know, all that kind of trust shattering stuff that people do, especially online. They do have massive regrets about that, okay? They specifically regret your separation. They'd like to apologise to you. They'd like to rebalance things, all right? They see you now as extremely confident, bubbly. And by bubbly, you know, confident, you don't always have to be life and soul of the party, but just confident in knowing that you're just amazing just the way you are. You've got, you know, you just realise that you are good enough just for breathing. That's what they're seeing, okay? And they can't believe your glow up. Oh my gosh, okay. You today, this is your reading, you're sat in the Queen of Wands energy, okay? You're sat in the Queen of Wands energy. You're just not even really looking back at the past that much, whereas they are very, very stuck, all right? They've got a totally new perspective on your connection now, okay? Totally new perspective, but so have you. You're not willing to sacrifice stuff anymore to keep other people happy. I think you felt like you were being dangled on a piece of string and you never knew where you were, okay? They picked the wrong choice. But the people they're connected into, whoever they pulled out of the bag when you separated, those people know that your person doesn't really want to be there, okay? Let me just get the Normand out and let's see what else we can dig out. Astro, okay, I have got Libra, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, also the fire signs as well, Leo, Sagittarius, but today I'm hearing Aries. Okay, there's your energy. They're talking about you. They're talking about you. Okay. Definitely regrets. Someone regrets going on dating sites. And they miss you. Okay, they miss you. They really do miss you. But they regret. This person, your person, procrastinates. They're a little bit self-absorbed. They're a real dreamer. Okay, a real dreamer. And I think they were on these sites or doing something online. You possibly found out about this, or you had your suspicions, okay, and you called quits on this. It wasn't an easy decision for you, but you felt you had no choice. But now what's happening is that your name is being mentioned. I've got two people here. Okay, I've got two people here that are talking about you. Because as much as your person tries to hide the fact that they're disappointed about not being with you, they can't hide it, okay? Your person's very distant where they are now. Almost like I feel they became with you at the end of your connection, all right? But there's going to be a readjustment. You know, what goes up must come down. You're going up and your person is not, all right? Let us use this little deck. What are their feelings, please, at the moment? Besides disappointment, what are their feelings, please? They're still obsessed with you. They still think that you and them can mould something together, rather like a piece of clay, and make it work. But they are obsessed with you, okay? But they do know they've put you in a Ten of Swords as well. Okay, they're still hoping, beyond hope, I heard, that, especially if they ripped you off legally, Ten of Swords and the Justice, especially if somebody lied in court, or somebody tried to ruin your reputation. Somebody's tried to ruin your reputation here. They are not too sure if you'd ever speak to them again, let alone take them back. But their feelings with you is they feel very comfortable with you. Being with you is like going home, okay? But I feel that you don't want comfort anymore. I think you got fed up of the slipper. I don't know why I heard that. That you don't want to be dangled anymore. You're sick of making sacrifices. Because someone did, you know, put you in a Ten of Swords moment, and you're starting to achieve something on your own. You're supported, you're looked up to. You're a different person. You're not even that person anymore. You're not that person anymore. And you know, the Ten of Swords, you go right to the bottom. Ten of Swords is horrible energy. But you don't want to be anybody's comfort blanket anymore. You're in the Queen of Wands energy. You're vibrant, you're buzzing, you're getting about, you're living your life now. You're shining, okay? Whereas your person is sat in this Five of Cups, okay? And Seven of Cups energy. Yeah, your person's life, the Tower. The Tower. Strength. They're trying to find some strength to sort stuff out. I think they're embarrassed. They've definitely got these feelings for you, but they're biting their tongue. Okay, they're definitely biting their tongue. Many levels. They owe you an apology. Someone slandered you, someone stabbed you in the back, okay, and they don't want to admit that the choice that they made is causing a Tower moment in their lives, or it's coming in, all right? They miss the comfort that you gave them, but you've outgrown that energy. You've outgrown it. I just feel you've outgrown it. You're not interested anymore. Let's just quickly see what they'd like to say to you, okay? I wonder who's, yes, just definitely talking about you. Let's have a look at that as well in a minute. What do they want to say? Okay. They're still trying to heal. I've never felt a passion this intense. No, they've really, really are quite obsessed about you. And I will tell you that the more you glow up, the more obsessed they will be. Okay? Totally. You've had a complete turnaround here. There's something you've done that they never expected in a million years of Sundays, I just heard. I see your side of the story. They're looking at photographs of you, okay? They haven't given up hope in a mental way, so they're thinking about you a lot, but biting their tongue, okay? Because they can see the strength. It's all to do with your strength today. It's all to do with what you're doing. Have you got a new job? You're doing something, okay? Doing something that they know that you're doing. Yeah, they want a reconciliation, and it is an unfinished symphony. But I think it's unfinished. It's kind of unfinished on their end, but not so much on yours. I feel it's finished on yours, okay? It's finished on your end for some reason. Your end's finished. You're happy. You're living in the present moment. You're like, I don't give a damn. I'm just going to sit here living my life now. All good things come to me, etc., etc. And you're just you're very joyful and content, shining your own star. But you also know that this person is still in your energy. But they think it's unfinished. They're hoping for a reconciliation. What they would like to say to you is that they would be wanting to rebuild the foundation and all the building blocks, but I don't see you having it today. I really don't, okay? I think you realise the moment of truth or something with this relationship, that you were betrayed. Their betrayal went too deep, especially with your name, your good name. Things that were talked about and said about you when it ended were it was absolute nonsense, okay? And you reached a fork in the road, but you've walked away. You've walked away, okay? And every time this happens, somebody glows up, they just almost like, you know what, I don't care. That person's energy is always back. I always say this can be 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, okay? They always come back, and that is clarified. They feel it's an unfinished symphony. They want you to make them happy. They want to feel safe and secure with you, okay? Comfortable with you. They're not getting on with who they're with. Those people are disengaging from them. The whole thing's going to go up like a bottle of pop, okay? But you're fine. You're just absolutely fine. Let's see what's going to happen in your love life. You're going to meet somebody else, and you're going to start exploring feelings for a new person. Yes, you could meet this person travelling, or you're going to have either a short break away, but you're meeting somebody new. Okay, exciting, something new. I don't see you going back to the past. And do you know why? Love yourself first. This is what's gone on here. You're in the Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands loves herself. She's confident. She knows who she is. Yeah, she's kind, but she doesn't tolerate fools. Okay? And she'll, metaphorically chop the legs off anybody who tries to mess her around. Very confident. Can move the room. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You're pulling in some new energy, but you're also pulling in the past person who really wants to speak to you but won't. But no, free yourself. It's time to take back your life. You've broken free. You know, this person messed you around. They treated you like an option, but more than that was the besmirching of your good name in some shape or form. Even my cats are agreeing. Break free. You're doing fine. You're absolutely doing fine, and I'm really happy for you. You're going to get to know somebody else, okay? So anyway, I'll leave it with you. I love you very much. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Yeah, your person's not good. They're not in a good place. But I think it's too late. I think emotionally you felt you were just always fighting an uphill battle with this person. And there was too many cooks in the kitchen at the end of your relationship. So leave it with you. Take care. Love you. Bye.